They made for themselves Armani suits of fig leaves. They made themselves to look better than they were. They were naked. But the first inclination they had after eating of that fruit of knowledge of good and evil was, let's cover ourselves. That's what religion does. That's what our viewers who look in here want to see from me. They want me to be holy. They want me to pretend like I'm something that I'm not, so that I give a good witness to everybody out there. Screw that. The world doesn't need more witnesses of authority and holiness when it does not exist. We need to change that game. We're going to talk about that in a second. That is a type plain as day, those fig leaves. We can see that God called men and women to lead in the days of his relationship with the nation of Israel through prophets and prophetesses, by the way. He did it all the time. Fine. They were under a different economy. And yes, Yeshua certainly called firsthand witnesses of his resurrection, his apostles. And yes, they in turn called people to serve to help keep that bride together when they were being persecuted and trashed by the world around them until Christ came back as he promised to take her up, that little small bride. Yes, that was all in place. But beyond those biblical descriptions, applicable to them, once Yeshua had reconciled the world to the Father, God himself describes what his New Testament would look like in Jeremiah 31 through 34. And this is what he says. Look at it. Listen to it. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant. That's a New Testament, by the way. I will make a New Testament with those of the house of Israel, with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they broke, although I was a husband to them, said Yahweh. But this shall be the covenant, this shall be the New Testament, he says, that I will make with the house of Israel. And remember, by faith, according to Paul, all of us are adopted into the house of Israel. So that's how you explain that right away. He says, God says, after those days, says Yahweh, I will put my law in their inward parts. Ooh, no outward stuff. I will put my law in their inward parts. And I will write it in their hearts, not on paper, not with ink, in their hearts.